Hello, welcome back, or welcome to DIS. I am Dis Idiot, and you are hearing me speak again or for the first time. Whichever it is, welcome, welcome, welcome. And today we are going to do some lore crafting around the subclass that I reviewed on Wednesday. There we go, I thought that a burp was coming on, sorry. But the subclass was called the College of Preaching Bard College, which is really fun. Anywho, so yeah. So the College of Preaching is basically a charismatic individual who is preaching the words of one of their gods or whatever of the D&D pantheon, whichever one it would be, or one you create too. They've got things like proficiency in religion. They can choose the divine domain spells from the cleric spells or the cleric domains. They can give advantage on a saving throw using their bardic inspiration, and they can start preaching a sermon and giving people a healing or stopping people from attacking and stuff like that, which is really interesting. So that's cool. Anybody that would be especially Bard College of Preaching? I don't think so, except for maybe some devout individuals of different races or races or whatever, or species of the D&D world. But yeah, there's that, and I feel like it would probably be rarer than normal, but they would still be there, and they would have quite a big presence. They could be good or they could be bad, because I feel like any naturally charismatic person could use their natural abilities and skills for good or for bad. You know, there's all those cults and the different like terrorist organizations and other things like that, where people use their natural charisma to convince people that they're right and help them work in their own best interest. But there's also those who, they use their charisma to inspire, to lead people. So there's that. That could be a thing too. I think because of that, depending on where you are, maybe there's one of the towns or cities has a cult, so they're like, oh, you're a preacher, so what cult are you pushing for, or whatever. That could be interesting. Well, as others are like, oh, you're that. Do you have any words for wisdom for us? Things like that. I think that could be really interesting to like kind of change like the reputation of a person, depending on where they are and the like culture of their surroundings. I think that would be really cool. You got those divine domain spells, which are always good. So you've got some religious spells that they can cast, such as like, they always can do a healing word, but like Shield of Faith, or Spiritual Weapon, or maybe Prayer of Healing, or what have you. That would be really cool. Sorry, the sun's right there. Sun sneezes, am I right? But that's cool. Anointing the Faithful. You can bless other people, inspire them even more with an additional like inspiration, inspiring word or whatever, which is cool. You can speak sermons to, well, I'm just kind of saying that the subclass features, but like the reputation of whatever level they are would also indicate how well received they might be, or how much of a how much of a reputation, of course, but also like if they're seen in a positive light or a negative light, depending on their own actions. There's that. I feel like this could also start to do some, like, revivals or what have you. I think this would be really, really interesting to see, like, implemented in any setting. And kind of it would be more of a the, like, themes behind it, the adventures and stuff could be more like religion and like your natural charisma and, like, what to do about it, how best to use your abilities. Like, there could be, like, a revival, and there could be several cults, and there could be, like, someone who's preaching hell and brimfire or whatever, or brimstone and hellfire or whatever, and then there's someone who's, like, encouraging, and they're like, the bard is like, which one should I be? And it's kind of, that's their, like, story. And I think that would be really cool. Anywho, that would be cool. Anything else? I feel like this is a very short one. I mean, all these seem to be shorter, which is okay. I can't think of anything else. Of course, my next video will be onto the cleric. I think it's the tide domain. Let me make sure. Yes, the tide domain, all about water and ocean and seas and all that fun stuff. That should be really cool. So you catch me on Wednesday for that, and then next Saturday for the lore crafting around that. That should be really interesting. And let's see here. Of course, my other streams. I do have a Patreon. I don't expect anyone to use that because I'm still starting off. But my streams, Neverwinter, doing some Avernus stuff, which is fun. I should do some research into, like, bettering my gear for that because I'm already the highest level. And then for Star Wars, Lego Star Wars, doing some free play of that. I just discovered a new area, so doing that stuff, that should be fun. Anything else? Not that I can think of. This is really fun. Oh yeah, keep in mind my sister's D&D inspired bar idea. It should be really fun whenever that comes to effect. Just keep that ruminating in your mind. Previous episode, channel subscription, of course, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to comment down below any lore you would craft around this specific subclass, go ahead and let me know. And anything else, not that I can think of. I will see you guys in the next video. This idiot out.